We have next example. We have to solve equation with absolute value. So first we will go to definition of absolute value. We see that absolute value of x is split to two cases. First, when x, the number between absolute value bars, is positive or 0, we just copy this number. And the second, the number between absolute value bars is negative, we have to put negative sign before this number. So, first, what we have to do with our equation, we have to find the domain. First case, x over 7. Why I put x over 7? Because x over 7 is between absolute value bars. And this expression must be greater than or equals 0. We have to solve this inequality. We have x over 7, so I will multiply both sides by 7 to reduce this fraction. 7 and 7 will cancel, and we have x is greater than or equal 0. Now, when we have the domain for the first case, we can go to our equation. Let me copy this example first. We have x over 7 is equal to. In first case, when we get rid of absolute value bars, we just copy the number between these bars. So we have x over 7 is equal to. To solve this equation, I will multiply both sides by 7. 7 and 7 will cancel, and we have x is equal 14. Let's check. 14 is greater than 0. So we can say we have first solution. Now we have to find the domain for the second case. We have whatever is between absolute value bars. We have x over 7 must be less than 0. So again, we have to solve this inequality. I will multiply both sides by 7. 7 and 7 will cancel, and we have x is less than 0. We have domain for the second case. So now we go to our equation. Let me copy first. We have x over 7 is equal to. Now, when we get rid of absolute value bars, we have to put negative sign before this expression. So we have negative x over 7 is equal to. What we do to solve this equation, we multiply both sides by negative 7. Negative times negative will cancel, and we have 7 and 7 will reduce, so we have x equals negative 14. Now we have to check if this solution is correct. We go to our domain. Negative 14 is less than 0. So we can say we have second solution. The problem is solved.